So I'm sitting here in my 2001 Pontiac Sunfire. I was taking apart my car because I needed to install a sub, and I kind of came to realize that I'll need to put the wires down through here, and I didn't know how to do that. I looked it up online, and unfortunately all these generalized videos didn't really explain how to do it for a Sunfire, because for whatever reason the Sunfire uses a very different method than what 99% of all the rest of the cars in the world use. I so I did eventually figure it out, and what the generalized videos online show is simply there'd be a clip here and a clip here on either side of the seat, and what they'll do is just push really hard up against it and it'll release the clip and you can just pull it up and out. My Sunfire does not do that. It's totally different, and I looked up other GM models and everything, and they also even use different than the Sunfire, so it seems to be particular. So anyways, now in order to explain how to actually do this properly, because it's sort of difficult, I'll actually have to take the seat out. So I'll do that right now, and then I'll do some explaining, and then we'll get back to the actual how-to. Okay, I'm back. So the Sunfire uses this clip right here. It's a funky little clip that is engineered and designed to operate in a way that would only work in a perfect world, unfortunately, from what I found. But how it works is there's a little mounting bracket right here. Sorry about the sun glare, I hope that doesn't come out too bad. But this goes in here like this, clips on, it's stuck in there now. That clips onto a metal bar right here on the seat itself. And what happens is it just clips on, holds in place. And what you're supposed to do, if it was a perfect world, what you're supposed to do, which I'll have to take it out again to do that, to show you, is you're supposed to take your flathead screwdriver, and there's a little indent, as you can see right there, maybe, hopefully, and you're supposed to push with your screwdriver into that indent, and what that does is squeezes this enough so that you can sneak it through this hole, and it's supposed to just come out. But because of the weight and the tension that the seat itself puts on this clip, and just simply from the design of the clip itself, this is virtually impossible. I have tried many ways, tried over and over again. You cannot get it out. Luckily, this is a plastic clip. Plastic is able to bend and move and stretch to a certain degree, and for what we want, this will work. And I think based on the design, it kind of allows us to kind of do a little MacGyver way of taking out the seat. So I'll put the seat back in and I'll show you how it works. Okay, I'm back. So the seat's back in. Now, like I said, I've tried everything, sticking the screwdriver in there, and there is a little access port, and the carpet itself, even cause I can't even get it out, has a, there it is, little flap, as you can see, for easy access to that little clip that I showed you earlier. But unfortunately, like I said, I've tried, but it's plastic. It can be bent. And so the way that I have done this, I've sort of accidentally learned to take this seat out, which I would mean, like I said, it is plastic, but I wouldn't want to do this over and over and over again, because you never know, and I don't know how you'll ever get these clips back if you do end up breaking them. So do this with caution. but it should work. It should work for, you know, the odd time they might have to take these seats out. And so this is simply the way to do it is, so your indent is right there. So you just want to reach your hand like slightly to the side of that indent, and if you pull up with enough force, it'll pop out. And it might not pop out the way that it was meant to, but that's simply how you do it. So then, if you pull the seat up, these clips are now sitting in a spot where they're not really supposed to be. If you were to do this properly, they would be attached to the seat itself, which they're not. That's okay. There, you can easily put these clips back on, and I will show you how to do that. So yeah, taking it off is the easy part. It's totally detached now. There is no other clips or funny things. It slides right out of the seat. This is literally the only thing holding it in place. And to put it back on is very easy also. So you see there's two edges. One edge, just simply, the bottom edge just simply grips on to that there. Top edge is stretched and gripped onto the bar here. And it's very easy. All you need is some brute force and a screwdriver, and you just simply take that edge, pop it back onto there, which I might need two hands to do. But oh, there we go, I got it. See, it pops back onto there, hangs there. Now it's dangling though. That's not where you want it. You don't want it to dangle. If it leaves it dangling like that, it'll miss the hole every time. I had to discover this by, you know, with the hard way. So what you do, and I will need two hands for this, is you simply take that bottom plate, you put your screwdriver behind the bottom clip, pull it up, and then twist, sort of twist like that, using some force, and it'll open up that shaped thing, and you can pull it over this metal bar that's hanging out here. You simply have to pull it over, and it'll fit right in place. Pull it up, push, once it's over, push it up as far as you can, but I do have to put the camera down to do this. I'm back. So yeah, now we got these clips on. They should not dangle in place any longer. They should sit right where they are. This one's fairly good. This one's a little loose, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's probably just been stretched slightly. Like I said, do this sparingly. Not well designed. And you just simply, there it is. Now to put it back on, also very easy. Pop your seat back down. Obviously, to make it easier on yourself, you're going to want to pull all your seat belts and all of that nice stuff back over the seat, because once the seat is installed, you'll never get it back. It'll be extremely difficult to get it back. So it's much easier to just use your own thing, which I will do quickly now. Do it in prepare. What I like to do, make it a little easier, is take the seatbelt itself and clip it in, which you don't really have to do. I mean, if you're worried about it's going to fall out, clipping the seatbelts in, will definitely make sure it'll stay in. And then, as you can see my insulation there. So you want to push it back in as far back as it'll go, so it looks nice and pretty again. I'm trying to do this with one hand. And then to clip it in, which I accidentally just did there, you just push down firmly and you'll hear it kind of clip in, and then obviously you can test it and it won't go. And this one might have even done itself Oh, no, it didn't. See, there it was. Just, it's gentle push. And it's stupid because you think that it's such a gentle push and it's so easy. I can take those clips out with my fingers. But yet, when the seat's on, cannot do it. But anyways, I hope this helped, and thanks for watching.